Ben 10 showed loyalty for years, but the moment he stood up for himself, he was labeled as disloyal and cast out. This shows that YB's definition of loyalty is really just submission and obedience. Real loyalty is mutual. It goes both ways and involves respect, trust, and support. What YB demands from his people isn't loyalty, it's servitude. He wants people who will accept any treatment without question and who will never challenge his authority or decisions. The way other members of YB's crew reacted to the Ben 10 situation shows that they understand this dynamic. They know that their position in the organization depends on their willingness to accept whatever treatment YB gives them, regardless of how unfair or abusive it might be. This type of one-sided loyalty is unsustainable in the long term because it creates resentment and instability within the organization. Eventually, people get tired of being treated poorly, and they either leave or turn against the person who's been abusing them. The footage of YB fighting Ben 10 creates serious legal problems that could have long-term consequences for YB's career and freedom. Assault is a criminal offense, and the fact that there's video evidence makes it much easier for prosecutors to build a case if they decide to pursue charges. Even if Ben 10 doesn't want to press charges, prosecutors can still pursue the case based on the video evidence. This is especially true given YB's history with the legal system and his current probation status. Any new criminal charges could result in him being sent back to prison. The incident also creates potential civil liability for YB. Ben 10 could file a lawsuit for assault, battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and other claims. Given YB's wealth and the public nature of the incident, this could result in a significant financial settlement. From a business perspective, this incident could also affect YB's contracts and business relationships. Record labels, promoters, and other business partners don't want to be associated with someone who has a pattern of violent behavior, especially when it's caught on camera. The Ben 10 incident is really about something much bigger than one fight. It's about toxic leadership and how power corrupts people who don't have the emotional maturity to handle success responsibly. YB's behavior shows all the classic signs of an abusive leader who uses fear and intimidation to maintain control. This type of leadership is ultimately self-destructive because it drives away good people and creates an environment of fear and instability. Organizations led by toxic leaders might succeed in the short term, but they usually collapse eventually because they can't maintain healthy relationships or attract quality people. YB's treatment of Ben 10 also reflects broader problems in hip-hop culture, where violence is often glorified and toxic behavior is excused as long as someone is successful. This normalization of abuse makes it harder for victims to speak out and for communities to hold abusers accountable. The incident also shows how social media and viral culture can amplify toxic behavior and make it harder for people to escape abusive situations. When your humiliation becomes entertainment for millions of people, it adds another layer of trauma that can have lasting psychological effects. The fallout from